What's an example of something you shouldn't feel guilty about, even though many people do? I was 19 and had just moved out of my parents' house. I was working 2 jobs and going to school full-time, so I was barely making ends meet. One day, my mom called me and asked if she could borrow $200 to pay the electric bill. She promised she would pay me back as soon as she could. I didn't have much money, but I loved my mom and didn't want her to be without electricity, so I gave her the money. A few days later, I went to visit her and saw that she had just bought a new TV. I was furious. I asked her why she had bought a new TV when she couldn't even afford to pay her electric bill. She told me that she had used the money I gave her to buy the TV, and that she would pay me back as soon as she could. I was so angry that I left her house and didn't talk to her for a few days. A few weeks later, my mom called me and asked if she could borrow another $200. I told her no. I told her that I couldn't afford to give her any more money and that she needed to learn how to manage her finances. My mom was furious. She called me ungrateful and said that I was a terrible daughter. I haven't spoken to her in over 10 years.